Just curious out there, does anyone realize that Elon Musk is a military intelligence contractor making billions of dollars from our government, working with our government, working with the defense contractors, working with the Department of Defense? Do you people realize that? And I mean, it's not, you know what? You're not going to get one lawyer to defend you. I mean, I think the best lawyer in the world is Anna Toledo. If anyone can defend us, she can. But what I'm saying is, people need to wake up. It's going to be we the people that makes a difference. Because right now, Elon Musk is being paid off by the Department of Defense. They're experimenting on veterans through hospitals. I believe strongly the National Health Institute, Department of Defense are studying stress levels in veterans. You have the very wealthy families so interconnected with the military and intelligence. You should start looking at the YouTube channel Value Mart, because until everybody gets together and starts supporting each other and speaking up and protesting and marching, it's going to be very hard to get anybody to do anything. This is so huge beyond one person. I mean, I'm just amazed that people don't see how deadly this is overall. I mean, it's gone so far. It's way beyond this person down here, this gang stalker here. This is a controlled enterprise by the Department of Defense working with the CIA rogue elements. We still have good people left in Congress and in the CIA and FBI. Do you know who runs the FBI, everybody? The Department of Defense. Do you know who runs the CIA? Segments of the Department of Defense. Because they're all interwoven. This is a deep state. These are people that have gone rogue, that don't care about our democracy or we the people. And that's why you're getting very little movement. When I put on my YouTube channel that Dr. James Giordano is talking about the brain bench to battlefield, and I get 7 likes, it's like the world hasn't woken up, because people should be shocked and concerned that a brilliant doctor working at a university is talking about experimenting with people's brains. You know, this is exactly what's happening to people. And they've interwoven themselves into hospitals now. We are really at the fork in the road. No one else is going to do it for you. We all have good evidence. Many TIs have good evidence. That's not enough, because we all need to get together and start fighting this and making the public aware of it in groups. Because, we're kind of, making they know, Congress knows what's happening to us. I've put it out there. I've talked about it. I'm being shadow banned. No political parties is being shadow banned. I believe AP Hill is being shadow banned. We're all capturing these sounds. And there's, don't talk to me about your evidence, because Dr. Lambert has absolute irrefutable evidence. And look how far they got. It's paused in the Fifth Circuit of New Orleans. Look at Richard Lighthouse. Look at all the microwave burns he has and the other defendants, the absolute pure evidence that they have. And look at how much trouble they're having getting the case heard. It will get heard, and I really believe they're going to win in the Supreme Court. I really do. But for all you TIs out there wanting somebody else to do it for you, it's not going to happen. You need to start being proactive and getting yourself out there. It could mean your death. This could mean my death, because I'm really putting it out there. But until people speak up, you're going to be tortured to death for the rest of your life until you do something about it. And start talking to your senators. The more people that phone in, the more calls they get, the better it is. You've seen how I do it. You can look at my videos and see how easy it is to call your senators. If you're scared, call them after hours when no one's there and leave a message. But we're losing our freedom. We're losing respect for us as human beings and for our bodies. we're losing control over intellectual property here. We have huge military industrial complexes like Lawrence Livermore Laboratories, which has been on this for years. And you got Bradshaw Ranch, you got Area 51, you got the Dugway Proving Grounds. You have these huge military bases underground with infiltrators from the Pentagon, from the CIA, from private, very extremely wealthy families. Go to YouTube channel Value Mark because he's not afraid to speak up. I admire him. I admire people that aren't afraid to speak up. And there is classified information that you all don't know about, neither do I. And whistleblowers are talking about it. We don't have all the answers. So radio frequencies are hitting us in a narrow band. We are being hit with that. And no political parties is right. But that doesn't mean it's the only thing. There's scalar technology that could be piggybacking on all that, which I believe there is because whistleblowers are talking about it. So we don't know about it. We're not going to find it here because it's classified, okay? And when I get, when my videos show you that there's an extreme intensity of an attack at 0 to 20 kilohertz, when you can look at my ultrasonic recorder and see the intensity of that. Now, when I'm in other places, I can get the huge intensity at 41 kilohertz because I believe that's an experimentation going on. It's just too much. There's not one thing, one shoe fits all. There's multiple levels of attacks we're having right now. And there's different frequencies we're being attacked with in the kilohertz range, megahertz range, and scalar weapon technology. Don't exclude scalar weapon technology. That's huge. That's what's bringing down the UFOs too. And if you went to Dr. Stephen Greer and you look back at his videos, you'd actually see the extra low frequency alpha wave and scalar wave going way up for miles up into space, almost hitting a UFO. Full disclosure is going to come out. No one has all the answers. And we're being attacked in multiple ways with implants, with brain chips, with chips in our body, with nanobots, as Dr. Lambert was showing, in the blood. Until people really start to wake up and fight this and get together, do more, and in their areas, like here, I'm like, people are afraid to come to me and really put themselves out there. They might talk to me, but they're afraid to actually be proactive and get out there. What good is that? Everybody wants somebody to be their legal representative, but no one wants to put the effort in. It's time for people to wake up and put the effort in. That means you have to risk your life and put yourself forward. Otherwise, you're going to be tortured for the rest of your life until the end of your days. That's what this means. That's how far advanced this is.